Your girl is out of office. Everyone, welcome back to another vlog. I'm gonna be doing another work week in my life this week. This is my last 4 days before I am on vacation for a little over a week, so I am so beyond excited for that. I can't even put it into words, but we've got to make it through 4 days of this week first, don't we, Ella? My firm is off Friday and Monday for Memorial Day, and for like Labor Day we get off the Friday before and the Monday, which is super nice. Not leaving to go out of town until Memorial Day itself. I wish I was leaving on Friday to go back to Florida, but Griffin has a flag football tournament this weekend, so I'm just gonna be pretty much getting the house in order and packing this weekend before going, which will be good anyways that we're not leaving till Monday, because then I will have plenty of time to get packed and stuff, because it would probably be a little chaotic trying to do that during the work week this week on top of like trying to clean our place a little bit. But anyways, it's Monday morning and I have my alarm for 6 because I wanted to have a nice like 2.5 hours to myself this morning, just to like slowly do my morning routine, because that's what I've been doing lately. But I have been talking about it recently and I have been really struggling with sleeping, like having a hard time falling asleep, but also just staying asleep, like waking up a lot in the night. And I had another one of those nights last night, just like every night. I literally had my alarm on for a solid 40 minutes this morning before I like got out of bed, which is so unlike me. But I have my overnight oats and my coffee, and I've typically, when I've been eating in the mornings, I've been trying to just like make myself not work, because normally I'm doing some kind of YouTube thing in the morning, and I'll eat my overnight oats while watching YouTube or something. My vlog from this past weekend needs to be submitted for approval, I think before tomorrow end of day, so I'm gonna go ahead and start editing that this morning because I have about an hour before I want to log on to work. So I'm gonna do that for the next hour and work on that. Go watch my last vlog if you want to see how I meal prepped this, but I'm gonna be eating some of this for lunch. We meal prepped like all of our lunch this week, and it's basically just potatoes, red onions, bell peppers, and chicken sausage. So I'm gonna heat this up for a little bit and eat it for lunch. I'm wearing this Free People hot shot set. I really wanna get another one of these, but I don't need one, so I don't wanna spend the money on it, but I love them so much. They're so good for summer, just like lightweight and comfy. Really not that expensive either for Free People. 2 things from Free People at least. I wanna say the set's like $60 or $70, but I got it in like 2020 or 2021, but I wear it all the time in the spring and summer, and I love the color of it so much. But I will leave a link down below for y'all. And of course, having an Olipop cream soda, as always. It's 6 and we're leaving to go to my 100th spin class, and I have a guest pass because I don't go through gym pass anymore, because they're not in my spin studio for the people isn't in my gym pass plan anymore. They like went up a plan to a more expensive one. So I just am buying one-off class packs every now and then, or this is the first time I've bought one. So it sucks because I'm definitely not going near as often as even once a week like I wanted to, but this is my 100th one, and the good thing about having to buy class packs is that you get guest passes. So I do have a guest pass. Griffin's coming with me, and I'm wearing this Aritzia set and this little Urban Outfitters tee. Then I'm bringing my TMs, but let's go celebrate 100 rides for the people. Home from the 100th ride. Griffin survived, y'all. It was so funny because we started our first song and like we were in the back row because like I knew it was Griffin's first time, and I was like, he's not gonna want to be like front row. I honestly didn't really want to be front row either because I don't really go that often anymore. But the very first song, he like gets into 3rd position, which if you don't go to spin, it's like when you're out of the saddle, sprinting. He is sprinting for dear life, and this is just like the warm-up song as soon as we start, and I'm like trying to get a hold of him. You were right next to me. I'm like trying to get his attention, but it's so loud, and I think he was just like so in the zone, and I was trying to be like, slow down, like, you know, put some resistance on, and like I didn't really think to give him like pointers form-wise before starting.
Did you even change my weight?
Yeah, I did.
I was using 4-pound weights.
It's the heaviest one.
No?
Yeah,
I know someone...
No, 4s are the heaviest.
Really?
Yeah, so that, because remember I looked at your weights, I said your weights are good. But anyways, we picked up kava on the way home because it's obviously so late now, it's 8 o'clock. I got the honey harissa chicken bowl, I think. but I subbed the dressing for lemon herb tahini. And we have a freaking hilarious story time. Zach saying, which Zach's the instructor, and he's like, oh, just kind of like making small talk as instructors do as the class is about to start. Oh my god, avocado just went all over my phone. As the class is about to start. And he's like, what is a name y'all, like a man's name that y'all try to avoid when dating? And then it'd be funny, people were like saying Zach, because that's like his name. And people were just like shouting out names. Well, then after class, Griffin's like, you wanna know what's funny? And I said, what? And he was like, oh, like I had a thing with, like, talk to this girl in the class when we were in high school. And I was like, shut up, no way. And there was another girl there, and it was her 300th ride tonight. And it was that girl that he talked to. It was her 300th ride. I was like, what are the flipping odds of like the one time you come to spin and it being my 100th time and being her 300th time, that it's like all of us there at the same time. And I said it would have been so funny if when Zach said like, what's a guy's name you try to avoid dating, if she like shouted out Griffin, like not knowing he was in there. But like literally, what a small world.
I think I would have been pretty butthurt.
Yeah, on that note, I'm leaving and my time here is done. It was so fun, and I just love that place so much. It's helped Houston be like a home to me, because I mean, I've been going to it since like a month or two after I moved here, and with me through adjusting to living in a new city, studying for the CPA, passing the CPA, busy seasons, getting engaged, and like they celebrated me when I got engaged, so they just mean a lot to me there. And if you live in Houston, or if you ever come to Houston, definitely go to For the People, because we are. It's Tuesday. We've got 3 more days this week. Today, tomorrow, and Thursday. And I'm so ready for this break. But I just had a call with my talent manager for like being a content creator. We're kind of doing like bi-weekly strategy calls to just sort of like brainstorm content ideas for me, and we're just kind of like trying out things that work. And I was just like talking to her about like how crazy different things are now being a content creator compared to how they were when I started, just because I feel like TikTok has truly just changed everything, because it's like every app is trying to be like TikTok and everything, but I feel like things used to just be a lot more simple, and it's just like now there's so many like platforms, there's so many different things to take advantage of as a creator, like if you really want to stand out. And really just trying to figure out how I can like optimize my free time to like get content and have the content be, you know, valuable, but you know, still be putting myself out there, and not just doing what I've always done. Because I've talked about it before, how it's just like I've just experienced like a really weird shift with being a content creator from going to college to post-grad, just because, you know, obviously as I grow up, my audience is, you know, changing, but then also like my lifestyle changes and what I'm sharing changes. So trying to just like deal with the growing pains of everything, and kind of just figuring out like what we can do to make things work, and like what brands I want to work with and everything, and getting myself in contact with brands that like I already use, so that when I do have sponsorships and integrations, you know, they are authentic. And I definitely prioritize that when it comes to brand deals, because a lot of what comes through my inbox is stuff that I wouldn't use on a day-to-day basis. You know, we try to like avoid, you know, doing campaigns like that, but I, you know, typically do my best to only say yes to doing campaigns that either are something I already use, or it's something that I start using because I was introduced to it through a campaign, or it's something that is relevant to like my audience, or I think is, you know, important to share or talk about, whatever. But it's always really hard doing these calls before work, because I get like so excited to like do these calls. They're super energizing for like my creative juices and everything. So to have these calls and like then like have my creative brain turned on and like running and wanting to do all these things, and then have to go sit at my desk and sit in Excel, it's like it is not a good feeling at all, and I do not like it, but it's okay. I've already had my coffee and my overnight oats. I'm gonna show you my outfit real quick for working from home today. My hair is such a mess from going to spin last night, but I'm wearing my Align joggers and this little Lulu top. I'm a lot hotter, so I'm definitely wearing a lot more like athletic wear in my day-to-day, because when I take Ella on walks and stuff, I want to be, you know, comfortable and not sweating my butt off, so I can't really be wearing like super heavy clothing, which is why I'm in my Lulu, and also which is why I'm in like athletic clothes, but also because I just haven't put away any laundry, so I just kind of grabbed what I had clean. after work, I'm going to head to an F45 class here in a couple minutes. I'm wearing this Amazon tank. I wanted to do like a little kind of same color moment. I have a lot of these. They're honestly really affordable and really great for working out. And then my these are not fast and free. They're base leggings from Lulu and my Ultra Boost. I'll leave everything linked below. I just ate 2 pitted dates and put a little bit of peanut butter on them as a little pre-workout snack. I've had a lot of meetings today, which is like not normal for me. And I don't know how you guys feel, like if you work at a corporate job, if you like having days that have a lot of meetings, or if you don't. I imagine most people probably don't like it because it keeps them from getting to their actual work, which during busy season, any day that I have like more than 2 meetings, I want to lose my mind, or I do lose my mind. But when it's just like regular hours and everything, I don't mind meeting heavy days because the days just go by faster. And I'm like pretty much all caught up on my work now, which I've kind of had things in the queue that like weren't time sensitive for like the last 2 weeks. And I wrapped up a lot of them this week already because I wanted to like have them completely done before I go on vacation, because I didn't want to have to think about a darn thing on vacation and have it all taken care of while I'm out, so I'm not like thinking about it as a to-do for when I get back, you know what I mean? And the only to-dos I have when I get back is anything that I get over vacation, and that was kind of like my goal for this week. So I'm really glad that I got a lot of that stuff finished up, but I had a lot of meetings today, so today kind of went by quick. I took like a late lunch because I didn't realize it was already like 2 o'clock. Yeah, I'm gonna go to F45, and I just submitted a video to my talent manager to send to a brand, and I'm tonight gonna plan on brainstorming some things like for content. And while I was eating lunch, I kind of just did like a content idea dump in my Notion for just like video ideas and everything for reels and TikToks and everything, so that I can pull from them and meet my goal of like making as much content as I want to per week. And tonight my goal is to sort of go through these and kind of schedule out which 2 I'm gonna do over the next like month. And I want to kind of do this like once a month so that I am not like having to think about what I'm gonna do, and I know what I'm gonna film, so that when I get free time in an evening or on the weekend, I can like know what I need to film and get it done and have it ready, you know. And then I can batch things as well. So like for example, since I'm off this Friday, I should probably take advantage of that and like go ahead and batch the next 2 weeks of reels and get 4 reels done, which isn't really that much, so I don't have to worry about them on vacation and when I get back. So that's kind of my goal for when I get home, and I really want to utilize my Google Calendar for that and sort of like add them in my calendar so that I like have one spot to go in and see what I'm doing for or which ones I'm going to prioritize each week, and then kind of put what day I want to post them, if that makes sense. So a little bit of a content calendar, if you will. And I forgot I have a training tomorrow, basically all day long, so that makes me so happy. Hopefully there's not like a lot of work that comes in tomorrow or anything, because that means tomorrow will go by quickly. It'll actually go by slowly because trainings are really boring, but I'm glad that that kind of means in my head that I only have 1 more day of like actual work before my break, and I'm so excited. It's Wednesday and I am currently making my coffee. It's like 7:25 and I have my training today. It starts at 8 and it's until 3, I believe, which is gonna be tough, and I actually need to like pay attention in that. And I usually like pay attention to my trainings, but I'm usually like doing other work at the same time. I need to be like fully engaged in it because I have to take an exam for it and pass it in order to like graduate from like the program I'm in that's rotational or whatever. Just to make things easier on myself, it'd be better if I like take notes and pay attention rather than, you know, like having to take and retake the exam many times, because I think we have unlimited time to take it, but like I want to make it easier on myself. As you can see, I'm like just so puffy today, but I actually woke up this morning and like didn't feel like I needed to immediately go back to sleep, which is how I felt like every day the last 2 weeks. And it's been so hard to get out of bed, but I finally this morning was like able to be like, okay, I feel well rested enough, let's get up. But then I sat on the couch when I came downstairs when I was waiting for it to get a little bit lighter out to take Ella out, and I was just planning out my podcast because I needed to plan for this weekend because I'm gonna go ahead and pre-record for the one while we'll be out of town, and then for the one that's gonna be on Memorial Day. So I'm gonna record both of those, but I needed to like make sure I had two planned in order to obviously pre-record both of them. So laying on the couch made me more tired, but we're making the coffee and the breakfast now, and I'm gonna get started with the day. I have some time before this training starts, so I've been going into my Google Calendar, like my personal one, and I'm just adding in like what reels I'm gonna be posting on what days, basically like sticking to like a Monday Wednesday schedule I think for posting, and then just posting like in-feed pictures on Sundays, and I have that reminder there because believe it or not, I do just like forget sometimes. I'm trying to like post an in-feed picture weekly and then 2 reels a week, so I'm kind of pulling from my content idea dump that I have in my Notion and just kind of like planning these out for really through June, honestly, so I know what I need to have filmed. And honestly, I'm not gonna have to film as much this weekend as I thought I would, because a lot of them are like quick and easy that I can do like today during lunch or something, or I will be getting while I'm at home, so it'll be a good balance, and I actually won't be super overwhelmed with filming reels this weekend like I thought. But I am gonna go ahead and get as much done in this weekend as I can, just to make June more easy. We decided as a training group to skip the 2-hour lunch break, which I don't know why they would have incorporated that in there anyways, and just power through the whole training so that we could all like finish right around lunchtime instead of having to come back after lunch and go till like 4. Having a kombucha, because I haven't had a kombucha in literally so long, because we've normally just been drinking the Olipop cream sodas. And I started getting those, 1, because I absolutely love them, and 2, because they're a lot cheaper than buying like kombuchas and drinking one of these every day or half of one every day. I'm just having a very specific cravings today, so I was like, gonna do a kombucha instead. But I have a really bad migraine behind my eye, and it's kind of like made me feel nauseous at points today, so I'm just gonna take it easy and go on a walk or something later. I would love to be in the sun though, but I walked Ella and I just like sat in the grass with her for like 20 minutes. Did some grounding. It was so nice. I wanted to show you all a quick swimwear haul because the lighting is good right now and I'm still on lunch, so it's like, why not just get this over with? But I'm so excited because one thing that I cannot stand that our generation is like normalized is spending $100+ per half of a bikini. I cannot get on board with that, and I just don't think I ever will. I remember thinking like Billabong and Rip Curl and everything were like the most premium expensive swimsuits in high school, and those run like 50 to 60, I want to say, per half. But no, we've somehow gotten to where it's like most swimwear brands are around the $100 mark. There are some that are lower, kind of around the surf brand prices, but I still don't even really want to spend that much because you're paying for barely anything. So I'm going to show you all some that I got, because these are places that I have gotten swimsuits from before, so it's like somewhere I keep reordering from, and they often have sales as well. Y'all have seen this one from Garage. I'll leave them all linked down below. This one's just like a crochet cream and white knit. This is like trendy but also timeless, because I know that like crochet stuff is always very in around summertime, but like because it's so simple, it'll always be in. Wanted a velvet swimsuit for so long, so I got this one from PacSun. It's just like a purple lilac-y velvet, and it's so pretty. Absolutely love it. It doesn't have any padding or anything, which I'm fine with most of the time, but sometimes I do like to have a little bit just to add some shape. And I got smalls and everything because I do think PacSun's bottoms run pretty big. Here are the bottoms to those. And then I got this really gorgeous pink sparkly one. I see like these on like Triangle and other websites for like $100, but it's just a like pink shiny glittery material. I love this color pink. It'll be so good like when I have more of a tan. And then this is the top. I got an extra small in it, but I definitely probably could have done a small. I don't have much going on in the chest, but I do feel like this is going to be a little bit small in the top, but I think it'll be fine since the triangles are like still pretty wide. And this one I also got from PacSun. It's so cute. Just like a green floral with like pink little roses on it. It reminds me of something that like Love Shack Fancy or something would have as a swimsuit. And then a really cute little padded triangle top that like ties in the front, which I love. I love when they have a little tie in the front. It's just like a soft little added dainty touch. And then this one's kind of similar. It's from H&M. I got this one a while ago, but they still have it, and it's just a padded triangle top, and it's ruffly. It has a little gold flower charm in the middle, which definitely I think makes it a little bit like cheaper looking, but I don't really care because it's just cute colors. And then the bottoms are literally giving Victoria's Secret swim in 2012. Like, oh my gosh. I miss when it was like normal to wear like completely mismatched neon color swimsuits, because I remember we would just go to like the Victoria's Secret semi-annual sale and we would get like whatever size was available and like these ruffled bottoms, and you'd be wearing like neon green of these and then like a purple top, and like nobody cared, you know what I mean? And nobody cares now, I guess. You can do what you want, but I feel like that was like such a normal trend. But yeah, these are the bottoms and they're all ruffly. It is very 2012, but I think they're cute. I don't mind. And I desperately needed some new swim because I had ordered some last year and like most of it just doesn't really fit me or is too small. And with going home to Florida, I really just wanted to have some new swimmies, and a lot of mine are like just really faded and stuff. I'm so happy to have these to go with me through the summer. I've really been like limiting my online shopping a ton, and like I really don't buy anything as much as I can because of the wedding and everything. But I told myself the one thing I would let myself get was swimsuits, because I didn't really buy many the last couple of years at all, and like the few ones I did buy, they just ended up not really fitting and I just don't wear them. So we love having some new ones, and I'll leave them all linked down below. Y'all, I'm freaking out because we're getting a little bit of natural light in this corner in the morning. Love our place so much, but the one thing is that we just face like the worst direction for natural sunlight, and like I never see sunrises and sunsets. And I've been thinking all week about how I'm so excited to go back to Florida because I know that I'll be able to like see a sunrise and sunset every day and have like tons of natural light and everything. And I've just been thinking all week about how much I feel like it impacts my mood, just not really like having that in the morning and evening inside of our place, and even during the day. But I'm literally freaking out because this like hasn't happened any other day this week. Like I feel like every morning I'm on the hunt for like light in some spot, and it's a little bit, it's literally a little sliver of light, but it's something. And just, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Literally thank the Lord for this, because it's barely anything, but I'm here for it. And this gives me hope that maybe later this summer we'll have a little bit more coming into this whole corner in my little reading chair, and then I'll have sunlight in my reading chair. Your girl is out of office. Don't freaking text, ping, email, leave me alone. I've never been so excited for a break. So excited. I'm waiting on Griffin to get home, and then we're heading straight to Savannah and Jake's, and I'm so excited because they found a baby kitten and they ended up keeping it, and I'm so excited to meet it because it's like still a baby kitten. It had fleas when they first got it, but I think everything's good now because I was like a week or two ago. But I'm so excited, and I'm wearing this outfit. I originally had on something else, but it was just like a little bit more formal than I wanted it to be, and these pants are a little bit, they fit me a little bit better than the other pants I had on. These are from TJ Maxx. I got them for like 15 bucks. And then my platform Converse that I'm obsessed with, and I re-obsess with them every like summer, I feel like, because they're just such a good go-to shoe. This tank is super old, from Forever 21. I'm pretty sure I got it in like 2020. It's part of a brand deal. My hair keeps getting messed up. Obviously I didn't have time to wash it today after working out, so I kind of just have it slicked back with some gel, and I pulled it in a ponytail, but this whole piece is making me so mad. I'm either gonna take Ella on another walk, or I'm going to read for a little bit. Almost done with Throne of Glass. I have like 25% more of the book left, so I'm hoping to finish that this weekend because I want to read like beachy, lighthearted books when I'm at the beach. I want to read Happy Place by Emily Henry, and I want to read the second book of Every Summer After, whatever it's called, Meet Me at the Lake, I think. We're doing a pizza night at Sab's, and I'm super excited. I just Venmoed her half of what the ingredients were, whatever, and I was gonna make these like healthier s'mores cookies and bring them over there, but she was like, we're done with work, like, so y'all just come as soon as you can. Because we haven't seen them in so long. It's so crazy because we all used to see each other minimum once a week, and now we see each other like once a month if we're lucky. So hard because she's like really my only like friend here. Lots of acquaintances and friends that I know through Griffin, but like I hate to say like my friend because that just sounds kind of like weird and messed up, but like you guys know what I mean. She's my only friend that's like personally mine that I hang out with like one-on-one, I guess you could say, in Texas. So it's sad. She has dessert over there, and she was like, just come over as soon as y'all can. But we're just trying to maximize our time over there. So I told her I could bring the ingredients to make the cookies. It's Rebecca Lee Helt's recipe of like healthier like s'mores cookies. Waiting on Griffin, and then we're gonna go. It's the next day and it feels so freaking good to not be working. I just went and got my brows threaded, so they look way better than they did earlier in this vlog. But I've just had a slow morning and I've just been reading Throne of Glass. Before I went to this appointment, I had like my coffee and breakfast, but I'm gonna have a pre-workout snack now because I'm gonna go to F45 at noon. So I'm gonna go ahead and have like some Belvitas. And I feel like my coffee did absolutely nothing this morning. And I had half of a Juicy Peach yesterday, so I'm gonna drink just like half of what's left of this because I don't want to drink like this much, but I am gonna do half of what's left. So basically a quarter of this whole can, and eat some Belvitas because I just feel like I need a boost right now because I just feel so brain foggy. Maybe it's just from like being really slow this morning and just laying on my couch. But I have like 30 minutes left in Throne of Glass, so I'm about to sit my butt on the couch and finish it before F45 because if I can get through it and not get distracted, I will finish it right before my 45 class, which is exactly what I want to do. And then I have a few errands to run. I really just need to run by Goodwill and drop off stuff in my trunk so that my trunk isn't full and we travel to Florida. And then I want to record my podcast today. I'd like to lay it out by the pool because the weather's super nice. I'm trying to make sure my next 2 podcast episodes are pre-recorded. It's already planned and I already have one of them recorded, so I just need to record the other so that I don't have to worry about it at all when I'm on vacation. That's the plan for today. Just some errands, cleaning, getting the podcast recorded, and also just some relaxation and getting a workout in. It's 1:30. I finished F45 and it was so tough today. All week I've had like no energy in my F45 workouts, but I know it's because I'm gonna be starting my period next week, unfortunately, when I'm going to the beach, of course. But it's fine because I'll feel really good next week. I normally just feel terrible the week before and then the day of my period, but then like the rest of my period's fine. And I feel normal and I start to feel like happy again and stuff. But I've just been really low energy all week. So today just felt so tough. But I'm making an acai bowl. I finished Throne of Glass like 10 minutes before I left for F45. It was so good. I don't know anything about Throne of Glass, which you probably do. If you've read ACOTAR especially. It's basically a more like young adult version of ACOTAR. Like the romance isn't as adult, I guess you could say, which doesn't bother me, but I know some people like only really like adult level romance or none at all. But I really enjoyed it. I give it a solid like flat 4 out of 5. And for comparison purposes, y'all know that the whole series of ACOTAR was like my favorite series ever, favorite books ever, like absolutely loved it. But the very first book of the series took me like a year and a half to finish because I just never wanted to pick it up and read it. That had like a 3.7 out of 5 for me. So this first book out of Throne of Glass, I'm feeling very optimistic for the series because the first book was like a 4 for me. And that's just not very common for the first book of fantasy series because usually there's so much world building going on and stuff that it makes it hard for me to like truly enjoy the series because it's just too much information at once. But I felt like Throne of Glass was a lot more fast-paced for it being the first book of a fantasy series, which I enjoyed. And I really love the love triangle in it because I'm feeling equally torn between the 2 love interests. That means that it's developed well, in my opinion. If you have a strong affinity towards one love interest over another, it doesn't mean that the love triangle wasn't developed well. I just think that when you're really torn between 2 people, it does make it very, until you like learn more information about the characters and see more happen, it just makes it a lot more interesting. For my acai bowl, I do a frozen acai packet from Trader Joe's with some of the mango chunks from Trader Joe's because frozen fruit's just really cheap at Trader Joe's. And I do about this much. I'd say it's about a handful of frozen mango. And I add coconut water. You can do a plant-based milk or milk in general if you want it to be like a heavier, creamier smoothie. But I want something like light and refreshing right now. So I'm gonna do to about right there to like the top of the mango basically. And hopefully that won't be too much liquid. I'm gonna add 2 scoops of the vanilla Orgain. That's what a serving is of this. Overall, I really liked Throne of Glass. I'm excited for the rest of the series. It was a lot more predictable than ACOTAR was in my opinion, but I didn't mind it because a lot of other aspects weren't predictable. But I definitely want to start on my summer reading list because I have specific books that I really like to read in the summer, like just vibes. And I'm either gonna do Happy Place, Meet Me at the Lake, or whatever the second book of Part of Your World is that released recently. I don't know what it's called though. I'm gonna do one of those 3, but I'm thinking Happy Place because I asked on my Instagram story and most of y'all said Happy Place. Okay, so maybe do a little bit less coconut water because this is looking a bit liquidy. It's still like bowl consistency, but it's just gonna get really liquidy really quick. And I like to top with some sliced strawberry, then adding in some blueberries. I'm gonna do a big scoop of peanut butter for extra protein and to make it more filling. And I like to kind of mix it in so I get like bites of it with every bite of the bowl. I would typically do Purely Elizabeth vanilla chocolate chip granola, but this is what we have right now. If you go through granola really fast and you love Purely Elizabeth, the cereals less money. I think it's like $2 cheaper, and you get like 5 more ounces of content. So we got this the other day when we ran to the store when we were out of granola, but I'm just putting the cereal on top of my granola. Good, I do like it. I don't even like almonds really, but I like it in this granola. And then coconut flakes, and I love that you can literally get like all of these ingredients at Trader Joe's, because like I feel like making acai bowls at home is just like is something that sounds expensive, but really like getting these at Trader Joe's, you can make so many smoothie bowls at home. You just can't get this, but they have really good granola at Trader Joe's too. I love the toasted coconut granola there. And last but not least, adding some cacao. Then you have a beautiful big smoothie bowl. She is gorge. Time for the Nuuly haul, long awaited. All of this vlog, I've been putting this off like all week filming this. I know I love renting from Nuuly. If you don't know anything about Nuuly, you can basically just rent clothes, and I think it's like $88 I want to say, but you get 6 things. I always have my discount link below. It basically gives y'all $10 off, and it also gives me $10 off, so thank you if you do use that, but it definitely helps, you know, obviously make it cheaper. First up, we have this tank. The theme of this one is very like coastal cowgirl, because one, I'm going to Panama City Beach, my hometown, and I'm going to Gulf Coast Jam, which is a 4-day country music festival in my hometown. So everything's very like country music-esque, but also beachy. So I have this Howdy knit tank, and I was like, is this tacky? And I was like, no, I think I can make this really cute because my cream boots will match this so well. And then I got these denim shorts, which are precious and so comfortable. They're definitely a little bit big in my waist, but they don't look like it because they still kind of stick to me. And they're super flattering, and I love the length because, you know, my butt's not hanging out. I wish I would have gotten a lighter wash, but if I remember correctly, the lighter wash didn't have my size in stock. But I do love these, and even if I don't wear it like with this tank, they'll be really cute to wear while I'm at home. And I'll leave the link to all of these individually down below as well, so you can like go ahead and directly add them to your cart. You don't have to look for them if you end up deciding to rent any. Oh my gosh, I love this. I might have to buy this. You guys, I love this. This with my cream boots and like a hat. Are you kidding me? So the small went out of stock in this like as it was in my cart. So I was like, crap, I really want to rent this. So I got the medium. But honestly, it's kind of a vibe because it just like fits bigger. The cut of this is so flattering. How it kind of like, I don't know, I feel like that just like makes the waist look really good. So cute. This would be really cute with my flare Free People jeans too. Absolutely love it. And I can wear this to the music festival and it'd be really lightweight on, or I could just wear it out and about doing things at home. So cute. And I got this little tank, which I'm gonna have my sports bra on, so it's gonna look really stupid, but I don't feel like putting on sticky boots and stuff right now. But I thought this was really cute too and could go with the shorts. And I have a pair of denim shorts from Dish that I actually really love. Oh my gosh, and it's like so dainty and delicate and feminine. I love this. It reminds me of like some bedding I had when I was younger, honestly, but really cute little lace up tank. It fits really well, and then the straps are like lacy. I love the colors of it, and the back is really cute too because it's like a completely different pattern, but this little tank will be cute with boots too. Oh, I thought this strap just broke, but it's actually just buttoned, so that was a jump scare because I went to take it off and it like fully just bounced off. Oh, that's okay. So that's actually really nice because the straps are adjustable, and I find a lot of times that with these types of tops, the straps are way too long, so I love that I can adjust them. But I definitely thought I broke the shirt there for a second. Dress in a jumpsuit. This jumpsuit is gonna be the moment, or at least I hope it is, as long as it fits. You guys, I'm shook. The sports bra is ruining it. Just ignore it. It's colored a deep V. It's so cute, so comfy. I love the low back too, how like everything's open in the back besides obviously my sports bra right now. Literally has pockets. Gonna be so cute with my boots since it's flare. Let me show y'all a lower angle. Like, are you kidding me? I love this so much, and it's so comfy. And like the biggest thing with Gulf Coast Jam is like you've got to be comfortable because you are outside in the heat, and wearing denim is not comfortable normally, but this is gonna be so good and so cute with my boots. This is Free People, and like Free People denim material. This is the same material as the float on flare jeans that I have. It is like the softest and comfiest material ever, and you don't feel like you're in denim, but it still like looks like denim, and I love it. Here's the Free People dress. I love pink and red on me personally. It's so short. Like my butt cheek is basically right above where this hits, so I could wear like just some short denim shorts, like some comfier ones, you know? They're like actually short, but it's cute. I just don't know if denim shorts would make it look really frumpy in the stomach area. Oh, it has a hole in it. I don't know about this one. I'll probably have to wear something else. But it's okay because all those other outfits, I have enough for all 4 days, and one of these was just gonna be like backup. I was honestly considering this top to be backup, but now I just don't think I'm gonna wear this because I just don't see it working. I'm gonna go to the pool now and lay out for like an hour and just get like 30 minutes on each side. I'm gonna start reading Happy Place. I'm gonna take my Kindle and an Olipop, and I'm wearing this extremely adorable swimsuit that I got from PacSun. So I'll leave a link down below because I think that they like have their swim 30% off all the time, or at least a lot of the time. Making our meal prep dinner for the weekend right now. And 2 packs of chicken breasts and a 16-ounce container of H-E-B mild fresh salsa. I got the H-E-B kind because I figured it's like the fresh to made kind. But I did the 16-ounce salsa, 2 packs of chicken breasts. I did like almost half of a container of the cowboy caviar. I didn't want to do too much because I already added a taco seasoning pack in here as well. So gonna mix all this up on high in the Instant Pot for 12 minutes. And then going to cook some of the frozen fire roasted vegetables from Trader Joe's, and then just get my frozen rice packs from Trader Joe's and put those in the microwave, and that'll be our dinner for the next like 2-3 nights. I don't really know how much it's gonna make, so we'll see. We're gonna go try out this little cocktail dive bar situation. Just wearing this Aritzia tank top and these shorts that I got in my nuuly, my Princess Polly little sandals, and my Princess Polly purse. Still use Abby 20 for 20% off Princess Polly right now. I'm excited to try it. They have like a prickly pear tequila drink, so I'm just really excited to try that. We're about to get Legos to build tonight.
So like, yeah, so good.
But I want the orchid really bad. Where's the orchid one?
The what?
The orchid.
I thought you wanted the tree.
Oh wait, they're on both sides. No, the orchid. I like the bonsai tree too, but I don't know where the orchid is. Or the bonsai tree. Oh, that's Minecraft. I was like, what?
It's probably on a different option.
Yeah, these are so cool. I want the bonsai though. Where's the bonsai?
Right here.
Oh, yeah, I love this one. And I also really like the flowers, but... Wait, the holiday! We have to get that at Christmas. And then the Winnie the Pooh one's literally precious.
Well, you can get a typewriter. But you always want to be a journalist.
Oh, look at you. It's $250. My God. What about?
Would you want it?
I mean, honestly, I would want like an actual typewriter. And then the Friends one. Yeah. Okay, wait, no, and I love this one a lot, but it's 100.
800.
This one's cool too. The pyramid.
This is $878 pieces.
Oh, I was like,
sorry.
Why isn't it locked up? It's only like 9 o'clock and I'm getting ready for bed. I'm going to definitely read more of Happy Place tonight. I'm definitely not going like straight to sleep. We ended up just starting an anime show because I don't watch anime. I've like never watched it before besides like whatever Griffin watches, just like it being on in the background. But it's like all he watches. So he was like, okay, let's try to find one that maybe you would like. So I'll put the name of it on screen, but I just kind of like found one that looked cute and I was like, we'll try it. And we were gonna build the Lego bonsai, but we were like, wait, we can't watch anime and like read the subtitles and build a bonsai Lego thing at the same time. Like it needs to be one or the other. We were like both really tired and we we're like, we'll just work on the bonsai another time, because once we like got home we were just like, wow, we're exhausted. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and end off this week's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you aren't already. Turn on post notifications, check out my podcast down below, and follow me on my social media link down below, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'll see y'all in my next vlog.